Hello guys, welcome to Thrift and Fortune, where we talk all things reselling. And in today's video, there's gonna be a lot of math. And if you hate calculation like I do, please consider to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so you will never miss an episode where I suck at calculations. Now, if you haven't already seen my recent haul video about Goodwill at West Palm Beach, Florida, there will be a link somewhere here, but I was kind of surprised by the prices there. As you know, West Palm Beach is a very wealthy area in Florida where I live, and all the items I picked up from there were like $5.99, $6.99. Well, the reason might be that people are not very keen on going to Goodwills at West Palm Beach. Mostly people are keen on donating stuff to Goodwill at West Palm Beach, but I don't think that was the reason. There were plenty of people at the store and I did not brought home tons of items. So there's definitely an interest there. But on the other hand, I live in Miami and I am absolutely lucky to live next to a huge Goodwill store, and Miami prices are, I would say, jumping up lately. Now, a lot of my fellow resellers, YouTubers here on YouTube posted videos with alarming titles like "What's with the Goodwill prices? Goodwill rising prices, Goodwill prices are outrageous." And I think there is some caveat to that. But in today's video, I wanted to show you my investments, but overall I wanted to sit down and record this video to talk a little bit about the things we can do about the prices raising and ways how we can pivot from this situation. Now, during my last Goodwill thrift run, I spent, and to be exactly, this is the receipt. I bought 51 items and my total was $456.89. What? $29 out of which were taxes, but this is America for you. On average, item costed $8, $7, or $10. The most expensive item I picked up that days were Tory Burch white sneakers. They costed $12, but I still think that Tory Burch sneakers have such a good retail value and resale value that it was worth it. I can definitely flip it up for like $100 or at least $80. So this is something I'm not worried about. I picked up a lot of Zara items that day, and you know guys, I'm a huge fan of Zara because Zara sells. If you haven't yet checked out my short episodes called What Sold, you can see the examples of my thrifts and profits there, so I highly recommend you do that. On average, Zara skirt at Goodwill store now costs $6 to $8, and I'm only talking Miami prices here. Now, the net profit on Zara skirts is usually $10 to $35, which I think is still good. So if you're looking for the items that are selling well, selling fast, and have net profit of $10 to $35, I highly recommend you take a look at Zara skirts because they are still in a range of $6 to $8. And as you can see, some of the examples of my recent sales here. This skirt, for example, costed me $6. It sold for $43, and my net profit was $25, which I still consider a good result. Now, this skirt costed me $8 and it sold for $67, so my net profit minus my cost of good was $50.62, which is a great result. So as you can see, there is still a room for profit if you're choosing your items correctly. Now, these days I don't pick up Zara dresses at Goodwill because they are all priced between $15 and $25, which sometimes leave me no room for profit. Now, the solution I see to this problem is Zara sale, official Zara sale that they run 2 times a year, one in summer and one around Christmas/winter period. You can find a lot of styles that are marked from $5.99 to $9.99, especially their shoes, which are selling really great, and newest tech shoes always a good sell. Another solution to this alarming trend of Goodwill raising their prices that I see is pick up items that are more high-end, more good quality, or more, let's say, substantial. I don't know, like substantial items. Let's take, for example, the brand called Uniqlo. Uniqlo is a Japanese brand known for its minimalistic design and high quality pieces. Now, resale value for Uniqlo is not really high, but you can find a lot of Uniqlo items at Goodwill stores. At least here in Miami, I come across Uniqlo all the time. Uniqlo items are priced at Goodwill stores between $8 and $10, which I think is a little too high, because as I've already showcased, Uniqlo does not have a high resale value. However, the solution I see, as I've said, try to pick up more substantial items like coats, puffer jackets, and of course Uniqlo vests. For example, this Uniqlo puffer jacket costed me $15 at my local Goodwill store. It sold for $60, which left me with the $33 net profit after all the platform's commissions and fees, minus my cost of goods. Next example is this beautiful minimalistic camel colored Uniqlo coat that costed me $15 again at my local Goodwill store. It sold for $85 and my net profit minus my cost of goods after all the platform's commissions and fees was $53, which is still a really great result. So try thinking not about brands but more in categories of items. Which items can bring you more? I would say coats, puffer jackets, winter jackets, and everything like that will sell with the higher profit, even if it's a common brand that does not sell much. Now let's talk about our favorite preppy brand, J. Crew. J. Crew prices at my local Goodwill in Florida are outrageous. J. Crew items are priced at $8 to $15, which is again outrageous because J. Crew resale value is not that high. This leaves you with the super thin profit margin, and the solution I see to that is picking up items again that are more high quality and more desired in general, like J. Crew collection items. And I understand you do not cross J. Crew collection items every day, but on average. So what I do not recommend to pick up are J. Crew tops and sweatshirts because they are super inexpensive, and J. Crew jeans as well. But if we're talking coats, blazers, and pencil skirts, as you can see, some of those items can bring you profit of $25 to $35. And I also highly recommend you to take a look at the accessories section, where you can find J. Crew accessories. Like this hat, for instance, costed me just $5, and as you can see, it sold for $60 on Poshmark, which was the asking price. And then I came across this cute straw clutch that costed me just $5, and again it sold for $65, which is an awesome profit margin. And the last but not least, I wanted to mention a couple of brands that you can easily find in many Goodwills. They price ranged between $8 and $10, but they can easily bring you the profit of $25 to $35, and these are common brands, so you can easily come across them in Goodwills all over United States. These are brands like All Saints, Rag & Bone, and Other Stories, COS, and Massimo Dutti. These are the brands I usually buy in the price range of $7 to $8, and they usually bring me the profit of $25 to $35. Let me know, guys, what solution do you see to this pricing dilemma at Goodwill? What do you think? Is this the end of Goodwill thrifting? And also let me know in the comments down below if you want a separate video on how I source my items online. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!